What is going on, beautiful people, and what on earth is this epic dragon scepter? Well, welcome back, beautiful humans. It is the year of the wood dragon. It is an 8-year numerology. One of my best friends made this for me, and thank you, bestie. So we're going to talk about why we went MIA in 2023 and basically just do a whole showdown of the 2023. So let's just jump right into it. So in the beginning of 2023, me and my husband participated in a 150K food feast, and that was a 150K radius of outside of Horsham, Victoria. And we were one of the only veggie producers in the Mallee, so that was really awesome and really exciting and really inspiring and uplifting. And then the next day after the food feast, we had a market there at the showgrounds and felt so like, okay, things are finally taking off after 3 years. And then the day after that was my birthday. So we were kind of like floating on cloud 9 by the end of Feb, and we were like, okay, I think our business is really going to take off this year. And we were both feeling amped and excited. And then it was kind of just a rapid decline for the rest of the year. Sorry, there's a wallaby just jumping in the bushes, so bear with me. And then it was just a rapid decline. Like, my health started to decline. We were just scraping by week to week, and we were just kind of sick of grinding our butts off for people who actually didn't have any concern for us. And we were really putting our business before our children. And there just came a breaking point where we went away in the end of July for my husband to go play music down on the coast. And while we were away, there was just a lot of heavy feelings. Like, it was like we were trying to take a vacation from our life, and no matter what we did, we just couldn't play catch up. You know, we couldn't get in front of the jobs, and we weren't getting community support, and my health was declining, and I'll tell you how it's all inextricably connected. And so basically, we went away for the weekend for my husband to play music down to the coast here. And while we were gone, I said, I don't want to go home. And I know everybody says that when they're on holidays. And I said, let's just sit down by the river and logically think about this. Why are we going home? We are hustling our butts off for people who don't care. We're putting our business before our children. Our business is folding. We've been here 6.5 years and we don't have a single set of friends. Why are we going home? And it was a really hard reality, but we kind of just sat with that idea, and we didn't try to numb it and read books or, change the topic. We just kind of sat with those feelings and integrated everything we had talked about. And by the time we got home, back to Rainbow, I just started packing boxes, because I noticed that every time I came down here to the coast, my health would improve within 24 hours, 48, 72, all my illnesses had gone away. And so we went home and started packing up our house, just on good faith that the universe would provide a miracle for us to move down here. And it did, through good friends and the Holy Spirit. We have landed in this beautiful little house behind us, and we're just renting, and it's such a comfortable, glorious little nest to land in, so we're eternally grateful for that. But there was a lot of really hard emotions, big emotions to process and digest, and no matter how much I thought about it and made my peace with it, there was something that just was not settling in my heart. And part of it was that we absolutely have only ever come from our heart. All we wanted to do was provide the highest quality healing foods, because we know how much, through our own health crisis and journey, how much quality food is integral to mental health, to healing your body from the inside out. It's input, output. So if you're putting crap food in, you're gonna have a crap experience. And so we really just wanted to offer the highest quality, organic, biodynamic, food for our community. And we only wanted to come from our hearts and just, here, this is our gift to you. And then just to be totally shut down and rejected from our community was literally heartbreaking, and I was having heart complications on the daily, and I think that that was a big part of it, is like, we're not bad people, we haven't done anything wrong, we've only come from like the purest place within us, and we've just been rejected. And so that was a really hard pill to swallow. And even when we moved here, you know, there was 2.5, 3 months where I was just single parenting, and Ev was moving, going back and forth, moving our house and furniture and renovating, and that was hard, but it was necessary to just have some downtime, some quiet time, to just take stock of everything that had happened that year. And so, you know, and serendipitously, like, it was just one of these things that, as much as I made my peace with like the business we worked our butts off to get up and off the ground, that went absolutely nowhere, and it just felt like, you know, such a dream, you know, another dream crashing down. 7 is the year, last year was a 7 year, and 7 is the year of upgrade, massive life upgrade. And even though it didn't feel like it when we were going through it, because it was honestly just like everything was crashing down in front of us, you know, sitting here in this beautiful little coastal climate with my family and this beautiful piece of land behind me, I look back and I go, okay, this was just life moving us on. And we accepted that. We didn't try and fight it. We didn't try and hide or run or numb that. It was like, life is putting us at a dead end because it wants to put us in a better position and location and a better environment. And so, you know, there's always clarity in hindsight. So, you know, this year we shifted. At the end of 2023, we shifted down to Nelson, Victoria, and this is where we're just going to permanently set up shop. We don't want to be anywhere else in the world. This spot has resonated with our hearts and our family for so long that it was always our dream to get here. So I'm grateful that we could finally make it here with our children. And so, upon moving here, it was an interesting thing, because Ev applied for a job in Mount Gambier, and at first we were like, yeah, this is going to be good. But then as time went on, we were kind of like, I just don't think you're a 9-to-5 guy, you know? And when he didn't get the job, there was like this like sigh of relief for all of us. But people started asking us, because we left all, you know, the signage on our car for our website and stuff, and I'm still selling supplements through our website. You know, people started approaching us and saying, oh, are you guys selling veggies? Like, can we buy some? And there came a point where the local pub owners asked me, like, are you guys selling veggies? And just out of a whimsical curiosity, I just kind of placated the idea, and I said, yeah, we grow organic veggies, and we have a home delivery system every Friday. You know, you place your order on our website, and we deliver on Fridays. And I said, you know, like, let's talk. What do you guys want on your menu? And they just said, like, basically, we'll adjust our menu to whatever you guys are growing seasonally, which was like, for me, that's like a tick, a win, win, win. And then I had like 3 or 4 other people come and ask me, and one of my friends was on the Mount Gambier Farmers Market Committee, and she's like, there is such a lack of organic producers, like literally only one other couple that come to the farmers market. Go find a patch. Go get it. Go find it. That'll take care of it. So, you know, like, it was really encouraging. And when I came home and I told my husband, like, hey, you know, the pub is interested in purchasing veggies from us. We've had all of this wonderful and amazing feedback from people in Mount Gambier and locally. You know, like, do you think we could have another crack at it? Do you want to? Do you feel up for that? Because for a long time, both of us just shut the book and we were like, that's it. We're not busting our asses for anyone else. You know, our family deserves the best of us, not the worst of us. And so, yeah, it was really like, and it was the first thing that brought in a spark of joy for us. Since, you know, moving and closing down our business and selling our house, you know, which just felt like epic failure and just total despair and just the end of a big chapter crashing down on us. It was the first thing, like, when I said, would you have another go at organic, like, farming again? both of us just lit up inside. And like, I still feel so lit up inside. I'm still like, I can't believe we're doing it again. So here we are in an 8-year, and I'll talk about what that means, in 2024, and just totally so excited to get back into the dirt, start marking out garden beds. I am sitting in our paddock, so next Saturday we get this paddock cleared. We've already felled all the trees, removed most of the rubbish. We are so stoked to be hustling veggies again. And, it's really just what makes our hearts sing. Like, I don't know anyone that can grow veggies as big and as beautiful as us. And there's a lot that goes into it. Like, there's a heck of a lot that goes into it, especially when you get into like the intricacies of imprinting water when you're doing biodynamics. And so, it's just relit, like growing veggies and not giving up on that dream, even when it felt like it was just burnt into the ground. Like, last year was a total phoenix year for us. So, meaning that like everything crashed and burned, and it was just a pile of smoldering ashes for ages. And then the idea of like restarting our organic vegetable business was just like throwing a whole bunch of dry brush on the fire, and we're just totally lit up and excited and enthusiastic and totally stoked, and just again coming from our hearts, putting our best foot forward. And it's not being stubborn. It's like, that which is meant for you will not miss you, and that which misses you was not meant for you. So I had this like realization that we were coming from the right place. We were doing all the right things, but we just had the wrong audience. We were in the wrong locality, the wrong demographic. Maybe people that just weren't. Patch, come here. People that weren't ready for it. And that's cool. They will come to their own awakening in their own time. So, I'm really stoked. So I keep saying this is an 8-year, and some of you might be like, what is that? And as somebody who practices numerology, basically 2 + 2 = 4 + 4, so 2024 is 8. And I've just kind of written out some little words that really capture and embody what the 8 year is about. And so it's really like an energized year. So the year of infinite cosmic chi. You can just tap the energy of like the earth and the sun and harness it. Like, you think of the 8 is the infinity symbol, right? It's the infinite flow of energy. And so, it's all about communication, being energized, radiant, practices that increase your radiance, feeling powerful in your place in the world, being vigorous with all of your actions and doing everything with excellence. It's being fearless and empowered. It's tapped into that cosmic chi, that infinite chi, that everything is matter and energy. It's vitality, it's inspiring, it's motivation, it's healing, it's a regenerative energy, it's a relaxed, rejuvenated, recharged, regenerative energy. So it's a good year to do lots of healing, whether that's through like breath work or yoga or whatever brings you healing, color therapy, aromatherapy, massage therapy. Tune into what works for you. For me, it's really cool that it's like a regenerative, which is a regenerating life force energy, because it's like we are regenerating our business. We're just revamping it. We're rebirthing it. So that's really cool. Bigger, better, infinitely inspiring. That's my mantra for this 2024. Easy and natural. Like, life has to be easy and natural. There has to be a sense of flow. Otherwise, you just burn yourself out trying to keep up, and it's just not worth it. And last year was a year of total burnout, and I don't want to do it again. So that's my lesson, is to like power through this year, but not burn myself out or my family. Infinite expansion and perseverance. So like really persevering with those long-term projects. Like for me, I've been doing my yoga teaching course for a couple years now, and it's just one of those things that every time I think like, oh, should I just chuck the towel in and move on and just be a farmer and a mom and a wife? There's just such a deep intrinsic part of me, and maybe it's my dharma, that I just love being a transmission for the yogic wisdom and teaching, and I teach yoga to my children in my backyard, and I really love connecting with people, and I really just can't wait to get on like teaching again. Communication, wealth, money, and success. So have it like a good plan and projection of what you want to do to cultivate those things in your life. The lucky colors for this year are orange, Mercury, the mind, and emerald green, so the regenerative force, the emerald green. The yogic body that is the most stimulated this year is the prana, so doing a lot of breath work. And I personally have been taking like, I always am like, it's just 3 minutes, and 3 minutes goes for like 3 minutes at a time, doing 3-minute practices. I usually take about an hour every morning to just like charge my body up, do some stretching, do some breath work, get my aura clean, just have such a clear mental vision for the day, and I notice it makes 100% difference in how I function through the day. A famous 8, I thought this was just a sweet little tidbit. Muhammad Ali, Mother Teresa, and Miles Davy. And those 3 people represent strength, love, and soul. So make sure you are tuning in to those things this year. Those things, you know, like how are you strengthening your body, strengthening your practice, strengthening, you know, the expansion of what makes your heart sing and ring. Are you tuning into love? Like, is that a very loving thought to think towards people? Is that a very loving thought to think towards yourself? Are there's, you know, and yeah, strength, love, and soul. Make sure you're just letting your groove happen in your soul, and there's no blockages, and you're just feeling that infinite cosmic flow. So this year, we're getting ready to crank the veggies out again. We're getting ready and so excited to get back into farmers markets and meet new customers and make new connections and friendships and relationships. And I haven't been this excited since we started Rainbow OMG, so my heart is a little bit like, boop, swooning, and I'm just super stoked that it's 8 year. And so the thing is like 8 is a very high octane energy, and if you don't take time to like get barefoot on the ground and ground out, it can come up as like nervous, anxiousness, jittery. So just make sure you're taking like 20-30 minutes to sit on the grass barefoot, to tune in to like, you know, just being in nature, being by the ocean, whatever helps you get bare feet on the ground will help get rid of that anxious energy, that kind of jittery energy. And again, like it's all about breath this year, the pranic body of breath. So like cultivating more oxygen in your system. You really don't want to be doing anything depleting. So, you know, like just getting more water. If you have 2 coffees, make sure you have a water in between and a water after kind of thing. So that's where we're at, folks. Last year was a bit of a big wishy-washy roller coaster, and the universe said, give up for now, but I'll reinvigorate you when the time is right. And yeah, I'm just feeling infinite gratitude and love and excitement for like all of the good juju to come this year. So I hope you guys have had a good little catch up and some food for thought, and we are super stoked to get back on YouTube and to be farming again. So a lot of our videos this year are going to be on farming and like, you know, harvesting flowers in the right lunar cycle and so on. So there's going to be a lot of like food, flowers, and farming videos. Get ready. All right, cheers, folks. Cheers, tribe. I hope you're all happy, healthy, and holy. And I hope that this year is just a year of infinite cosmic abundance. So we'll speak soon, and one love.